Alright, so welcome to my first ArcGIS tutorial video. Today I will be showing you the very basics of ArcGIS Pro. This includes creating a project, finding locations within your ArcGIS project space, and adding data layers, and some other key things for beginners. So, to start a new project, you're going to see these 5 little icons here when you load up ArcGIS Pro. The most common one that you're going to use, especially when starting off, is this map icon. So you're going to press on that. Once you do, this little new project window will pop up. You're going to name it whatever you want. For our sake, I'll call this ArcGIS Pro Intro. And then you can save it to whatever location you want. For our case, this is fine. And then you click OK, and your project should load up. So once your project does open up, you're going to see what you're seeing on the screen here. So you have a couple panels. The panel in the middle, obviously, is your map. This is what you'll be using primarily when using ArcGIS. To your left, you have your contents. So there's a bunch of different little tabs here that you can open. But for now, we're just going to have it open to drawing order. And this shows you the different data layers that you have active at the moment. So right now we don't have much except for our base map. That's what this icon means here. So I can toggle the map and the hill shape, just like that. And then over here to the right, we have our catalog. We'll get more into that later, but here's where you'll use many things like your symbology for data layers, toolboxes for your analysis, and other things like that. But we'll get into that into later videos. Well, actually, we'll get into symbology maybe today. So here at the top, you have a bunch of little tabs. So automatically, you'll be put onto the map tab. You have all these different little tabs within the tabs, I guess. So the most basic tab right here is the Navigate section. The only thing you're really going to have to worry about here is the Explore icon. Basically, when you're on the Explore icon, this allows you to select and move around on the map. So that's like the most basic tool that you'll be using just to move around wherever you need to be. Okay, let's start off let's zoom on here into Maryland. Maryland is the state where I'm from. Okay, so now I'm going to teach you how to load in basic data layers. So first what you're going to do, you're going to want to be in the Map tab and then go over to Layers, or Layer. Once you're here, you're going to want to click Add Data, click Browse, and once you click Browse, you're going to get a screen where it opens a bunch of different folders. You'll have a portal from S3 themselves, which is the creators of ArcGIS, and they'll have a bunch of preloaded data sets that you can use. Like here we go. So say you want to use vacancies test, whatever that means. You can just right click, or you can just click on that one, and it should pop up onto your base map. But I'm interested in opening MD City's shapefile. So your data, for the most part, is going to be in the form of shapefiles for vector data. So vector data being a point, polygon, or line, or in a raster data set, also known as a .tiff. And so that'll be like your pixels, non-object-based data. So we're going to click on MD City's shapefile. And once we do, your data layer will be loaded in, and now we have all the cities in Maryland. In addition to that, you're going to see on the left that the data layer has popped up. on the Contents tab, and we can toggle that on or off with the click of a button. I also want to add, just in case it wasn't clear, that you can also add your own data sets to your ArcGIS project. It's very simple. All you'd have to do is go on whatever website, or if it's your own data, you can do that too. We'll get more into that later. But yeah, you have access to your own folders in here, like your PC or whatever it is. You can download your own data, and you can also put that into ArcGIS Pro. It doesn't only have to be uh, whatever's inside the Esri portals. Okay, so if we want to get more data about our data layer, we can come down here, we can click on whatever it is. So if your data layer contains data, like any attributes, you can left click on the data layer, or a specific point, line, or polygon, whatever it is, and the attributes will pop up in this little pop-up tab, and you can see all these different little things, just like that. You can also see the coordinates of your data. If you right-click on MD Cities, the data layer here on the left, you're going to get this tab here, and you can't see it right now because my face cam is in the way, but this little bottom tab right here, this is the Properties tab. So you're going to click on that, and this Properties pop-up will open. So here you have a bunch of information. Today we're going to stick with just the General tab. So say you want to move, or say you want to rename your data layer. Right now it's called MD Cities. Let's say we want to get rid of the underscores to make it look a little better. You'll click Apply, and it'll be changed over here on the left. Click OK, and there you go. Okay, now say you want to change the icons. Right now we have this kind of, I guess that's like an ugly green. Say we want to change that to a more lively color. So to do that, you're going to right-click on MD Cities again, or your data layer. You're going to go down until you see Symbology. You're going to click on Symbology, and then that should pop up on the right side tab. So here you have a few different little icons as well. Today we're just going to stick with our primary Symbology. So if you left-click on this little, on your little symbol, you can find a bunch of different little icons you can use. So say we want to change each icon to a gas station for whatever, you can do that. But like I said, say we want to change the color to something more lively than whatever it was. Now it's black, but it was green before. So it's pretty simple. We're going to click on Properties right here. And then you have this Appearance tab. We're going to click on Color. And let's change it to this nice light blue, for instance. It'll be right down here in this little window. It won't pop up on your map until you click Apply. So we change the color. We can also change the outline width, and we can also change the overall size of the point. So let's change that to, I think 5 points is fine. So we'll click Apply, and there it is on your map. Another nifty little thing you can do with your data, or honestly whatever it is, you can click on this Measure tab in the Inquiry section. This will allow you to measure the distance, measure the area, and then measure features, along with these other ones, of any locations that you would need to measure. So we'll click on Measure Distance. We'll use geodesic, and then you can choose whatever units here on this tab here. To keep it simple, we're just going to use miles. And then, so let's measure the distance between this city here, Reisterstown, and Owens Mills. So what you're going to want to do is left click here on this point, and then you're going to drag your mouse all the way over here to Owens Mills, And then once you're done, you're going to double click, and there you go. You have your distance between Reisterstown and Owings Mills. Um, the results will show up on this little tab here. So 3.3 miles. Yeah, very basic tool, but it's very useful whenever you need to measure whatever you. And like I said, you can also measure the area, which is also very useful. So to measure area, it's pretty similar. We're gonna click measure area. Let's go back to miles. All right, so let's say we want to measure the area between, let's do Reisterstown, Owings Mills, and Randallstown. So we're going to left click on Reisterstown. We're going to drag our mouse down to Randallstown. We're going to left click again. And then we're going to drag our mouse to Owings Mills. And then we're going to double click, and then we have our area. This little triangle here is your area. It's going to pop up here. So the area between these three cities is 1.83 square miles. The distances between the cities will also pop up under your area. So the map on ArcGIS Pro can be kind of overwhelming sometimes, right? So say you want to find say you want to find a specific point or area or whatever it is on the map. And there's actually a very easy tool to use if you want to do that. So you're going to go back to where we were in the Inquiry tab. You're going to want to click on the Locate button, and then this little search bar on the right tab will pop up. You're going to search whatever you're looking for. Let's say we're looking for College Park. We're going to type that in, and a bunch of results will pop up. We're going to press this one, and it's going to bring you right to wherever you typed in. This not only will work for locations, but it'll also work for coordinates. Let me demonstrate that for you real quick. So let's get the coordinates of Langley Park here. So we're just going to copy, paste that, put it into here, press enter, and it'll bring you right to Langley Park. Say you want to change the look of your map. The base map is what this layer is called. This one right here. So that's pretty easy. You're going to go onto the map tab, of course, go onto layer, and then click base map here. Once you do, you're going to get a bunch of these base maps that you can use. Let's say we want to use the National Geographic style map. It's going to update, and now you're using a different base map. And then you could toggle the different aspects of your base map on the left tab as before. And then whenever you're done with everything, you're going to go up here to the very top left of the screen. You're going to click Save Project, and then that'll, like it says, save your project. So that's really all of the important aspects of this map little area. One last thing that's pretty basic that I can show you is how to export and share your maps. So you're going to want to click on the Share tab here. And then you're going to scroll all the way to the right where it says Output. If you want to export a map, you're going to click this icon here. And then the Export Map tab will open on the right. So right here you have file type, so that can be anything from a PDF to a GIF to a JPEG to even a TIFF or a SVG. Right here is where you can name it. So you have this long little URL thing. You're going to go just to the end of it, right after the last backslash. This is where you'll be able to name it. So we'll just name it map. That's fine, but you can edit it to whatever map one. There you go. And then all of this other stuff you don't really have to worry about. But basically, you can change the compression, the image size, the resolution, to whatever you need be. So actually, we're going to save this as a JPEG, and we're going to export it. Once it's finally exported, you can come over here and click on View Exported File. And there it is. Okay, so I think that's probably going to do it for all the basic things you need to know about ArcGIS Pro. To sum up, we learned about how to create a project, how to find locations within that project, and how to add data layers, along with how to bring up the attributes and data layers, changing the base map, and measuring locations. Okay, so next time we're going to be looking at projections and how to change projections of data layers, how to change projection of your base map. That'll all be in the next video. But I hope you guys enjoyed this first ArcGIS Pro video. Let me know what you guys think, and see you guys next time.